Hello friends, welcome to Learning Unlimited. You all are requested to subscribe the channel and like the video and keep on sharing my videos. Today we are going to discuss about Social Security Code 2010-20. What are the key changes in this code? Let us understand that. First of all, new changes are like new category of workers has been included in the code. Gig workers means a person who performs a work or participates in a work arrangement and earns from such activities outside of traditional employer and employee relationship. Gig workers are in independent arrangement freelancer, workers who are employed on project based work, short term work, most commonly platform based work, where workers earn money by providing specific services including food delivery services. Platform workers means a person engaged in or undertaking platform work. Platform work means a form of employment in which organizations or individuals use an online platform to access other organizations or individuals to solve specific problems or to provide specific services in exchange for payment. There is no major difference in gig workers and platform workers. This is first time in India the application based assignment performed by many workers being recognized as employee-employer relationship. Now, few more changes like definition of wages has been revised. The first part of this definition includes salary component expressed in term of money are capable of being so expressed like basic salary, all reimbursements, all allowances, all benefits. Now, second part of the definition, it includes exclusions. There are various exclusions are given like conveyance allowance, HRA, OT, house accommodation, other amenities, commission, provident fund, pension contribution, gratuity, retrenchment allowance, remuneration, like for the settlement of some reward, award, like that. And third part includes some points like the excluded component shall not exceed 50% of total remuneration. This is the limit. The third part provides limit on the definition. Very clearly precises that the list of exclusions. So anything which is paid to the employee other than the exclusion would be covered, and within this specific exclusion the limit cannot be more than 50%. What is the impact on for this now? As of now, HR is a part of minimum wages. And with the implementation of the code, HRA will not be a part of minimum wage. Will have an implication of the EPF contribution also. Some more changes with reference to the this code for employee provident fund scheme is like the major reforms in the employee provident fund scheme is incorporated of limitation for the period of 5 years of initiation and 2 years for conducting inquiries. A few more mandatory changes has been done like Aadhaar cards is mandated for the registration. All establishments having 20 or more workers come under the purview of EPF. Earlier it was applicable only on those establishments included in the schedule. Now systems has been designated for converting the category of self-employed or any other category under the purview of EPF scheme. The increased penalty amount from 10,000 to 1 lakh rupees and imprisonment of 1 to 3 years on deduction of employee contribution from salary and non-depositing. Subsequent failure to pay contribution attracts imprisonment of 2 to 5 years and fine of other changes with reference to ESI Act, which ESIC scheme which has been included in this code is if employer and majority of employees agrees, then voluntary registration has been allowed under the code and ESIC scheme will be applicable. Further, government can extend ESI scheme to any hazardous occupation also even if single employee is employed. Now, the facility of ESI would be available to all 740 districts of India. Gig workers and unorganized sectors will also able to link with ESIC. Plantation workers will also fall under the purview of ESIC. If any employer fails to pay ESI contribution, and even then ESI has been passed on the benefit to the employee, which ESIC can recover it from the employer to the extent of the capitalized value of the benefit net of any payment contribution amount, interest and damages payable by the employer. Now, what are the changes with reference to gratuity? Permanent employee would be eligible for gratuity after completion of 5 years as presently exists under the Act, while fixed term employee will have no such criteria. Such employees will be paid on the basis of their tenure of employment with one organization. Code has fixed different threshold with respect to eligibility for gratuity of permanent and fixed term employees. The threshold gratuity period for working journalists reduces from 5 years to 3 years. Some more changes with reference to employment information and monitoring is employers, job seekers looking for vocational guidance, career counseling, self-employment requires to register with career centers. All establishment except some exclusion like agriculture, domestic service, employment less than 90 days, etc. required to notify the vacancies to career center electronically or otherwise. Filing the returns by employer to the concerned career center. With reference to maternity benefit, every woman is entitled to medical bonus of up to rupees 3 lakh 500 where the prenatal confinement and postnatal care is not provided by employer, whose upper limit can be amended by the central government up to 20,000. This upper limit of rupees 20,000 has been removed. Some more changes with reference to Employees Compensation Act and Building and Other Construction Workers Act and Unorganized Workers Social Security Act. The changes are like creation of Social Security Board for unorganized workers, coverage of gig, platform workers, unorganized workers under the ambit of Social Security Scheme, code to expand the sources of the fund for the scheme to include funds from corporate social responsibility or any other sources as may be specified in the scheme. Also contains enabling the provision of constituting the special purpose vehicle for the purpose of implementation of the scheme for unorganized workers. Bill also makes the provision for registration of all the three categories of workers like gig workers, platform workers and unorganized workers. The contribution from an aggregator will be at the rate notified by the government which can fall between 1 to 2% of the annual turnover of the aggregator. However, the maximum limit of such contribution fixed at the rate of 5% of amount paid and payable by the aggregator to gig workers and platform workers. There is no more detailed understanding with reference to who is aggregator and like that we will see in coming finalized codes and rules whichever will face in coming future. Now what will be the general change with reference to this? The renaming of the designation of inspector as the inspector cum facilitator who is expected to supply information and give advice to the employer and workers concerning the most effective means of complying with the provision of the proposed code. So that's all about this code. Thank you for watching my video. You all are requested to subscribe the channel and like the video and please do share my videos. Thank you for watching the video. Thank you.